How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. Today we got Alessandro Del Piero, brand new icon moments. Well, as you see in this, it might be brand new, it might not be brand new. I don't have a thumbnail yet, so I don't even know when this is going to go live, if it even does go live, but I'll make sure it does go live and I'll get it out to your faces. Guys, if you do enjoy, drop a like on it. And Alessandro Del Piero will be discussing the player's quality, obviously, how good he is, how bad he is, his do's, his don'ts, everything through that, and also the price. Because the interesting thing with a lot of icon SBCs is their price SBC compared to the price on the market. Because as you guys know, not everyone has all the fodder in the world to just lump into icon SBCs and stuff like that. A lot of people put the buy players off the market and then do it, and it does cost basic coins, you know what I'm saying? And with that, would you do the SBC, or would you rather buy it off the transfer market and be able to sell it in the future? That's what we're going to discuss today. High medium work rates, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, and his stats are gorgeous. Somewhat. Now, the somewhat leads me to agility, balance, strength. He's very, very lightweight as Alessandro Del Piero. He seems to have really basically not much fight in him whatsoever. If he loses the ball, he's not going to try and win it back instantaneously. It's just not in his forte. I watched Del Piero a lot growing up. I mean, he was the epitome of Juventus. And, of course, Pavel Nedved. By the way, Nedved is massively underrated as well. You ever watch Pavel Nedved in real life? Two-footed, amazing quality, amazing technique, fast when he wanted to be, and he had a shot of a god, you know what I'm saying? So he's massively underrated as well, and I think they've kind of got Del Piero a little wrong in the aggression front. I thought he was quite aggressive as a footballer. He'd fight for the balls, he'd try and win it back, and I just think they've got it a little bit wrong there. Acceleration on this moment is 88. I did use the chem style, as you guys can see, engine. It boosts his balance and agility, which I've got to say for Del Piero, that's a bit of a kick in the teeth, mate. 85 agility, 80 balance. Come on, man. 93 reactions, 97 at ball control and dribbling with 95 composure. Passing-wise, creativity-wise, sensational. Yeah, vision, 95. I mean, 91 short pass, 91 curve as well. Long pass, 83. But again, as a centre-forward, like in the cam position, or as a striker, you're not going to switch it to the fullback. Unless you're very sweaty and you have like everyone in your box. It's just simply not going to happen. He's got 98 finishing and 97 attacking positioning, 93 long shots, 90 volleys, sensational stats. As for the player traits, finesse shot, team player does not matter. Finesse shot is the key here. So if you play him on the left-hand side of your strike force and you do cut inside, finesse shot, mate. Use that finesse shot trait. And alternatively, I believe it does work with his weaker foot as well, so you can do that coming in from the right. He's got a 5-star weak foot, boys. Icon, a profile, like I did say, he's missed the Juventus, man. Started off with Padova, 2 years, 14 games, and then Juventus for nearly 20 years, man. 705 games, 290 goals. I was going to say 9. Nearly 100 caps for Italy too. 91 he stopped at. And then, of course, he went around the world just a little bit. Well, from UK, it's literally like 24 hours away. But he went to Sydney, Australia, 2 seasons there. And yeah, just what an absolute legend. Or an icon. Depends what you want to say. Guys, let's get into the gameplay. I've got some things to talk about. Price, I'll leave that till the end. So here we go then, lads. In to the gameplay. Straight away, Del Piero was on his A game, you know what I mean? He was doing very, very well. Turning in midfield, passing it to the left, to the right, and creating angles. And his first contribution was to put the ball in the back of the net. Nice little team move there. Which, yeah, effectively he did start. He's got the captain's armband. You get it? Captain's promo? Yeah, you guys get it. But, yeah, he did very well in that kind of... Well, I use 2 strikers, you see. But one of my strikers on stay forward, but not getting behind. So they tend to sit a little bit deeper than the other striker. In this case, it was Dennis Birkham. And he just sat a little bit deeper. So he was able to play make. He was able to show each and every single one of his qualities or inequalities. Is that the word for it? Inconsistencies? I've got no idea. Birkham is on the ball. He plays it down the line to Alessandro Del Piero. What was I saying about that finesse shot trait before, boys? If you can get it at the perfect angle, especially on his right foot, back of the net. And I'm not like saluting to anyone there, just saying back of the net. It's like a dagger. Well, I don't know how it's like a dagger, but it's like straight forwards, which a dagger kind of is. It's not like bent or anything like that, unless you've got like a curved dagger. Do they exist? Dude, I need to stop doing this. I always go off on tangents for absolutely no reason. Good acrobatic effort there. Does not come off. I want to talk about his movement with Alessandro Del Piero. On the left-hand side, you can see all his pros, his cons, and every little piece of player information you could possibly want to know about Del Piero. His movement, perfection. even in a deeper role, he was popping up in the box to get opportunities and basically getting in space at all costs every single time, whether on the last man, whether deeper in the field, which I loved, by the way. He's got 97 attacking position. He's going to get in the right spots. Then you look at his work rates, high to medium, he's going to make the right runs, mate. It's just very, very nice. By the way, you've seen 2 volleys there over the shoulder. I wanted to test different shot types, which I do with every single card I use. It's just with the icon moments, especially on the loan. There is a try before you buy version, boys. So always try that before you buy that. Oh, I could be a philosopher with quotes like that. Wait, what was I saying beforehand? See, I've got lost again, but hey, this is your fault. We'll start again. Reset. Technically gifted. I always try shots. That's what I was talking about. With every player. Different varieties, different this, that. But the 5 games, it kind of restricts that some games. Some people will rage quit. And you don't have as much time with the player as potentially you could with, like, a board player. Because people on this game are quite spiteful. To see with a loan, it's like, haha, I'm going to take a loan off this guy. One person did it when I scored early on. But it is what it is. Good effort there. Good save by the keeper. Showcasing his dribbling. His agility's not that great. So you would have seen it there as well. I was turning, I was keeping it under control, but I wasn't doing it fast. So fluidity of the card is amongst the cons, and that's what it means. It doesn't feel as responsive as a Del Piero should feel on this game, and it's very, very sad that. Power as well, strength. I've seen more strength in a leaf that falls from a tree. You know what I mean? It's hovering down like this. I've seen more strength in those. That could blind you. Del Piero, I've got issue. He can't blind you, Del Piero. Unless he wears like gold boots or something like that. Lovely through ball, gets a chance, it's over the keeper, he's back of the net. Sayonara, a good night. 5-star weak foot, acceleration, finishing, passing, creativity, very nice. Ball control especially is very good, but again, he's not going to do it as quick as other players on this game because he does lack the agility, balance, and overall fluidity and responsiveness. Guys, summary. So there we have it then, lads, for icon moments Del Piero XBC. The main question, and I'm going to get into it straight away, because I do want to discuss, before we get into prices and stuff, the price. But before I give a rating, I do want to discuss. Now, on the transfer marché, he's 690 on the PlayStation, 600k on the Xbox, 800k on the PC, by the way. Right, so the 690, that's way more than 590. That's just simple mathematics, mate. And by the way, that 590... that goes, is it the PlayStation value? I'll just pick that up again, boys. Because I think the 590 is PlayStation. It is. 590 on PlayStation, SBC value. And 620 on the Xbox. And then when you go to the market value, it's 690 on the PlayStation. So there is a difference there. So the transferable version is 100k more on the PlayStation than the SBC. Whereas Xbox... it's 600k for the transferable version and 620/30 for the SBC. So that's where the discrepancy lies. They've actually valued it on both consoles, despite both consoles being vastly different when it does come down to the market. So PlayStation, I reckon this SBC is worth. Xbox, I reckon it's not worth. That's where they need to change things, especially on the Icon SBCs, because they're keeping it the same across both consoles. Obviously, if they did separate on both consoles, like the total values of the SBCs, there will be uproar. But the price would be the same. People wouldn't realise that initially, but the price would be the same. Now, this isn't always the case with fodder, but when you're releasing Icon Moments SBC player picks and stuff like that, fodder's going to rise like this. It's just going to go up. I don't know what I was going to say. It's going to rise exponentially. What's a word, mate? What a word. It's just going to keep going up, and it's going to increase Icon SBCs, this, that, the other. And I believe Xbox has less of a user base. Now, I hope I'm wrong with that, because it always used to be the case. And now PlayStation's got all the pros, like the tournaments and stuff as well. So I think PlayStation does have the much larger user base. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, price-wise, in my head, it is worth it on the PlayStation. It's simply not worth it on the Xbox, unfortunately, boys. Because you're looking at $640. Whereas the transferable version is 40k cheaper. And on the PlayStation, the SBC is $690, but the transferable version is $590. That's where the value comes in. No, transferable version is 690. Dude, there's too many versions. SBC one's 590, so that is where the SBC becomes value, whereas the transferable one on the Xbox is cheaper than the SBC, and vice versa on the PlayStation. It's very hard to explain that. But anyways, guys, overall rating for an Alessandro Del Piero, I'm going to give him 9.2. He's a very good card in this game, and he does have a lot of qualities, which I went into depth during the gameplay and stuff like that. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, you'll love to see that. His movement is exceptional, positioning, great shooting abilities, creativity, bots. Yeah, we've got bots, boys. We've got bots. Everybody's got them, and so does Del Piero. Strength-wise, aggression-wise, you might as well not have it, to be honest. You might as well have 0 on both. And then, obviously, the agility balance. He just doesn't feel as fluid as many other centre-forwards, strikers, cams, any attacking player on this game. He feels sometimes a little bit delayed. So his fluidity, responsiveness, simply isn't there from time to time, and that is a major disappointment with someone like an Alessandro Del Piero. Now the enjoyment's next. I'm just going to go straight on the value, boys. Enjoyment 8.4. He's not exactly exhilarating, but he does produce good moments in games, from great assists to great finishes. It's just like, I want that bit more responsivity out the cards, and that is what restricted my enjoyment with said moments Del Piero. As for the value, I've told you about the disparity on both consoles. I don't think you want to hear about that again. Value coins for myself, 7.0. Basically, sum up, PlayStation, worth it for the SBC. Xbox, not worth it for the SBC. Simple as that. Whereas the coins on the market, you can kind of decide right there as to which kind of cams or attacking players you want. But Del Piero just doesn't seem the one. Now, lads, that's going to be it for my first Icon Moments SBC review. If you want to see more from myself, simply let me know in the comments. Like I did say, I don't know when this is going live, so I do apologise if it's a little bit late, but I'm waiting on a thumbnail. Sometimes you've got to wait. Patience is a virtue, as they say, or a bloody annoyance, as I say. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.